Good morning, my dear friends. I hope you all are keeping well. So, once again, we are here with another important chapter, that is representation of the geographical features. This is not only important, it is very interesting also. Okay, you all are okay. Let's begin. You all are most acquainted with the topic topographical maps. You all can see the pictures, the kind of map that we call topo sheet or topographical map. You all have already learned in class 7 that large scale maps that show topographical maps are large scale maps that show the natural and cultural means man-made features of an area in detail. Okay, these maps are great use of the planners, geographers, even hikers, and most importantly in the defense forces. Okay, now in last year you all have learned that how to use symbol conventional signs, in the map. So this year we will try to identify the counter patterns. Okay, the pattern of the counter, the drainage pattern, the pattern of the land use. Okay, so counter lines are very important here. You see, the topography or the reliefs that refers to the shape of the land. Okay, that what it refers, shape of the land. Okay, in topographical maps relief is shown with the help of what? Contour lines. Okay, this you need to remember. In the topographical maps the relief is shown with the help of contour lines. Now let us understand what is contour lines. Okay, you all can see the picture, the small line. You all can please see it. This is actually contour lines. Okay, now let's understand what is contour line. These contour lines are the lines drawn on the map that joins the places having the same height above the main sea level. Okay, this line join the places which have the same height above the sea level. Okay, now what is the purpose of this studying contour lines? What is the use of studying this pattern? By studying the pattern and the density of this contour line, we get an idea about the topography of an area. Okay, each topography is represented by a unique pattern of the contour lines. By learning what this pattern is, we can identify the specific landforms such as valley, such as see here, whether it's valley, whether it's mountain, whether it's plateau, whether it's plain. Okay, so it's very interesting. Okay, we can identify by only studying this pattern of the contour lines whether the places, we don't have to visit the place physically. Okay, if we study the map topo sheet, then only we can find out this place is mountain areas, this place is plateau, this place is plain. So it's very interesting. Before that, we need to understand some very important characteristics of this contour line. Okay, all contour lines are numbered and drawn at regular intervals. Okay, the number of the contour line indicates the height in meters. You see this, the number of the contour lines, this indicate the height in meters of that area above sea level. Okay, now the vertical distance, you see this vertical distance, or the difference in the elevation between the two successive contour lines are known as your contour interval. Kindly see contour interval. Okay, now see another important characteristic features, this vertical distance we have already done. Now we see this horizontal distance. You see this horizontal distance between the two consecutive contour lines. You see two consecutive contour lines called the horizontal equivalent. Okay, now let's see the very interesting part. See here, the closely spaced contour lines. You see here, the closely spaced contour lines that indicate steep slope, and widely spaced contour lines indicates a gentle slope. It's not that steep. Okay, it indicates gentle slope. If the contour lines are uniformly spaced, then it depict uniform slope. Okay, When the lines are very far apart, suppose the lines are very far apart, okay, one line here, one line here, then it will indicates the topography is plain or the land is flat. Okay, so this is how we identified the different topographic features with the help of this contours line. Okay, so this is what about the topographical map and the contour lines. We will discuss more on this topic in our next class.